the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last season's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25.
Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Barber. Takes him to the 41. It's a nice game getting closer to midfield.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that previous play.
Wants to throw it. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You call it quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And looking to throw now on first down.
Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the catch.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Wide open downfield.
And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. This is the 6th play on the drive. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
This is the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running catch! They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Semifinal game with a pass. The receiver makes the catch.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. Handoff running right. He's
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
First down and 10 now. Testing the right side here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pass is caught. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's looking to throw. And it's caught. Spins away from defenders. Tackle, but first down.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. Those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. The catch is made inside the 10. Touchdown, Michigan, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So a playoff pressure curve. The offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. The tackle at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Caught near the sideline. It's Barber. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man wide open. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw it again. Looks right, lets it fly. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Oh, he's bringing it back. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Third down play for this offense. They'll run it to the right side. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
How
about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
Receiver makes the grab, and he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play.
They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Boy, the timing and the fake on this play was so good. You almost think it's like a magical act, right? The magician is showing you something, and then you realize it's not really there. He's creating an illusion, and the illusion was that they're going to throw the football. It looked like a pass play, but instead, they turned it into a draw. The offensive linemen were able to get out in front. They drew the defensive line upfield and beat them at their own game. That's why they picked up big yards in the second half.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Here's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
First down here for this offense. And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And now the running back's got it again. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now
executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Breaks loose at the 40. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
On the move now.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Receiver makes the catch. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Target, it's no good.
So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this 3rd down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on 3rd down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. 1st down, looking for more now. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They're going to run it.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They'll hand it off. Throws a stiff arm. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down mark.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
Well, well, well. The old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his...
Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
How about the effort here by this receiver to lay out and come down with that completion? It didn't pick up a ton of yards, but showed you what kind of athlete he is.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes a quick grab. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The offense stays on the field. Coach going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Blitz and a quick sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
At first down sack a surprise. It moves them back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? They'll change the pre-snap look now. 2nd down, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made over the middle. Touchdown, Dogs. This quarterback on fire today. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Now the try here for the extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. And so the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here?
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play.
Movement here from the tight end. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Finds room at the 30. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Leaning on the run game here late. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Wolverines. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Grab near the sticks. It's Willingham. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. Makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
throws it. That's another passing strike for this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
Kicking team out for the PAT trial. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled.
Back out on the field. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Grinding away with the running game.
Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch.
Keeping it on the ground here.
He's past the marker and still going. Great screen over the right side. Can they chase him down? The 10. Touchdown, Michigan. Way too much speed in that play. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field.
Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time.
Lets it fly to the wideout.
Oh, what a grab! They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Bottom of the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets the first and still running. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the wideout goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. He's throwing for it on fourth down. With the catch, it's Willingham. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. Fourth down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Looking to throw again. To dart to the left side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So it's second down and long here from the 13. There's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Press coverage now from the secondary. And at first down, they go right back to him. They gain him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. The defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. He's good as he throws it. Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They'll run it here. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Wolverines will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Coaches love to see a football